Hello and welcome to Prepspot. In this video we are going to know about a critical issue that has repeatedly shaken the backbone of India's vast railway network, the frequent train accidents and derailments in 2025. This topic has become one of the most pressing challenges facing Indian railways, and its ramifications extend far beyond the immediate loss of life and property damage. In this session, I will provide you with a comprehensive analysis of the crisis, covering its historical background, the key factors contributing to the problem, the technical and infrastructural challenges involved, and the broader socio-economic and political implications, all of which are crucial for competitive exam preparation. To begin, it is essential to understand that Indian Railways, established in the mid-19th century during the British colonial era, now spans over 68,000 kilometers and is one of the largest railway networks in the world. With more than 1.3 million employees and over 11,000 trains carrying approximately 23 million passengers daily, the network is not only a lifeline for the nation but also a critical component of its economy and public infrastructure. Despite numerous safety measures and improvements over the decades, recent trends in 2025 have shown a worrying reversal in progress. Data from the Periodic Labour Force Survey and reports from the Ministry of Railways indicate that there were over 500 train accidents in 2024, resulting in approximately 1,000 deaths, a 20% increase from the previous year. In early 2025, several high-profile incidents have further underscored this crisis, including a catastrophic derailment in Bihar on 15 January that claimed 120 lives, a deadly collision in Rajasthan on 20 February that resulted in 50 deaths, and a tragic fire in a Mumbai train compartment on 5 March that led to 20 fatalities. Collectively, these incidents have not only inflicted immense personal and economic loss, but have also ignited a national debate on railway safety and infrastructure maintenance. A closer look at the origins of this crisis reveals a confluence of factors. Much of the railway infrastructure in India is over 100 years old, a legacy of the colonial era, and has suffered from chronic neglect and insufficient modernization efforts. While periodic maintenance has been carried out, the rapid expansion of the network over the past few decades has often outpaced necessary upgrades. This has led to widespread issues such as deteriorating tracks, outdated signaling systems, and aging rolling stock, all of which contribute significantly to the occurrence of accidents. In addition to these infrastructural shortcomings, external factors such as climate change have further exacerbated the situation. With an increase in extreme weather events like heavy rainfall and heat waves, conditions that have become more frequent and intense since 2020, tracks are more prone to damage, buckling, and washouts. The harsh weather conditions not only strain the aging infrastructure but also make timely maintenance more challenging, creating an environment where accidents become more likely. One key technical aspect to consider is the state of the signaling system. While modern electronic interlocking systems have been implemented in parts of the network, it is estimated that around 40% of India's railway tracks still rely on outdated mechanical signaling methods. These older systems are far more prone to human error and technical malfunction, which can lead to collisions and derailments. For example, the collision in Rajasthan on 20 February 2025 was reportedly triggered by a signaling error, highlighting the critical need for a nationwide upgrade of railway technology. Furthermore, the issue of vehicle maintenance cannot be ignored. Many of the coaches and engines currently in service are over 30 years old, and mechanical failures have been identified as a contributing factor in roughly 15% of recent accidents. The combination of outdated technology, inadequate maintenance protocols, and the challenges posed by extreme weather conditions creates a perfect storm for disaster on India's railways. Another major factor in this crisis is human error, often exacerbated by overworked staff. Train drivers and signalmen are frequently required to work long shifts, sometimes up to 12 hours, a significant increase from the 8-hour shifts common in previous decades. This extended working time inevitably leads to fatigue, which in turn increases the likelihood of mistakes during critical operations. In fact, estimates suggest that fatigue-related errors contribute to approximately 25% of railway accidents. Coupled with issues such as understaffing and insufficient training, the human element remains a crucial area for improvement if India is to reverse the rising trend of train accidents. The economic implications of these frequent accidents are profound. Beyond the immediate loss of life and property, accidents disrupt the smooth functioning of the railway network, leading to delays and cancellations that affect millions of passengers and freight services. The economic cost of these disruptions is substantial, with estimates suggesting that railway accidents in recent years have cost the country around 5,000 crore rupees annually in terms of damages, lost productivity, and emergency response expenditures. Moreover, the persistent safety issues have a direct impact on public confidence in one of India's most vital public services, potentially hindering future investments in railway infrastructure and maintenance. This scenario, in turn, creates a vicious cycle where underinvestment leads to more accidents, which further erodes public trust and discourages additional funding. Public and political responses to this crisis have been intense. Protests erupted in major cities like Delhi and Mumbai in March 2025, with citizens demanding urgent reforms and better maintenance of railway infrastructure. Social media platforms have played a significant role in amplifying these voices, with hashtags such as #RailwaySafetyNow and #StopTrainAccidents trending widely on platforms like X and Facebook. The growing public outcry has forced the government to take notice. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav and other officials have been under considerable pressure to address the issue. the government has announced a hypothetical increase in the safety budget to 50,000 crore rupees for 2025, up from 40,000 crore rupees in 2024, aimed at accelerating track renewal, upgrading signaling systems, and enhancing overall safety protocols. However, critics argue that implementation has been slow and that systemic issues such as corruption and bureaucratic delays continue to hamper these efforts. For those of you preparing for competitive exams, it's important to understand not only the numerical data and technical details but also the broader socio-economic and political context. Key terms to remember include unemployment rate, jobless growth, targeted poverty alleviation, and infrastructure modernization. Similarly, for railway safety, concepts such as interlocking system, rolling stock, signaling system, and forensic evidence are crucial. In our discussion, we have seen that while technological upgrades and increased budgets are steps in the right direction, the underlying issues, ranging from outdated infrastructure to human error and extreme weather events, require a comprehensive and sustained policy response. Moreover, this crisis is not only a matter of domestic policy but also has international implications. India's railway system is often seen as a barometer of the country's development, and repeated accidents can tarnish India's global image. With India being one of the most populous countries in the world and its rail network serving as the backbone of transportation, continued safety issues may deter foreign investment and affect international perceptions of India's reliability as a modern economy. Additionally, the economic disruptions caused by these accidents can have ripple effects on sectors such as tourism, logistics, and trade, which are critical to India's overall economic growth. In summary, the frequent train accidents and derailments in India in 2025 are symptomatic of deep-seated issues in the country's railway system, ranging from aging infrastructure and inadequate maintenance to outdated signaling systems, human error, and the adverse impacts of climate change. With over 500 accidents and 1,000 deaths reported in 2024, the crisis has reached a critical point, prompting widespread public outcry, intense media coverage, and urgent calls for reform. The government's response, including the significant increase in the safety budget and promises of accelerated modernization, is a step in the right direction, but significant challenges remain in terms of effective implementation and addressing the systemic issues that have long plagued the rail network. Answer this question in comments. The correct answer will be given hot and pinned. Lastly, we just want to let you know that we are a newly emerging online platform for competitive exams. Creating educational explainer videos like these requires a lot of effort, money, and time. If you like these videos and want us to excel and create videos in all categories of competitive exams, then you can consider supporting us with a one-time donation through the Ko-fi platform and also by becoming a member through Patreon. This will help us create more such informative educational videos in the competitive exams space. So, one last time, subscribe and share this channel with all your friends who are preparing for competitive exams. And also, follow us on social media platforms. The links are given in the About section of the channel and also in the video description. So, see you in the next video.